Hi everybody, this is Liz with 143 Handmade. Welcome, welcome. So I have finished my Halloween junk journal. Well, as finished as I make it when I'm selling it. So this is what it looks like from the outside. See how it's nice and thick and full and you know, it got all kind of wonky. I did intentionally put this signature in towards the front, thicker, you know, with more space there, because I knew this was the signature that had all my heavy paper in it. It's going to have all my tuckables, that kind of stuff in it. These two signatures are for writing, so they're closer together. But so here we go, and I did not finish this journal. I mean, it is finished, like it's a complete book, but there is lots and lots of room to play. There's lots and lots of stuff. Every single pocket has tons and tons of stuff in it. And so some elements I did create, and some I just tucked in, just, you know, just cut out and tucked in, so that way you could then, you know, make whatever you want with them. There's so much in here. I tucked in some bits of lace. I tucked in some bits of ribbon, not used, you know, just the bits. And there's lots of, like I said, there's lots of stuff tucked in all over the place in here. Lots of fun, lots of pages to still play in, lots and lots of stuff to do. There's several envelopes. I don't know the specs. That is something I need to get better at, is when I'm making a video I need to make myself a little post-it note, little cheat sheet, so that way during the video I know the numbers. I don't know how many pages it has even. I just kind of need it, you know. I have a bunch of the little things all tucked in here. Let's go ahead and take this one and tuck it in that belly band, just to have something in there, you know. And this is why I like to cut my tags out this way, because that way they can, when you slip them into a pocket, you can have the one side hanging out, and it looks super cute, you know, and you can see what's in there better, as opposed to just pushing, you know, the tag all the way down in. So, just an idea, just one of many ways to go about adding stuff to junk journals and whatnot. So, like I said, lots and lots of things going on. That's the first signature. This is the second signature. The second and third signatures are primarily dedicated to, you know, writing space. So there's a lot of room to write a really cool Halloween story in here, with lots of inspiration and embellishment. You know. So there we go. And like I said, all of the technical stuff, like how many pages it is, exactly how big it is, you know, all that stuff, that will be in the listing at my coffee shop. I know I should have it. I know. I will get better. I'm already better at making videos than I was when I started. So, you know, all I can do is continue to be better than I was yesterday, right? Do better than I have before. And I do think that I am marching steadily on and doing better than I used to. And so that's all that matters. I don't even care that that's folded over. I actually kind of love that that happened. I didn't do that. It just kind of happened. You know, again, these little folded corners, the torn edges. I feel like that makes it a little more accessible from day one for some people, with it, you know, if it's already somewhat imperfect. So, here we go. Lots and lots of cool pages back here. And again, I recommend printing some of these, you know, back to back, so that way you're not using quite so much paper and you get two-sided images, you know, two-sided paper. So that way it's not like this, where it's all just on one side. Usually I do. I just didn't think of it this time as I was printing. You know, I've been having some bad allergies and whatnot, and so, you know, you still try and get stuff done, but you're not quite yourself if you're having a bad allergy attack. So there we go. And then here in the back, I've tucked some extra envelopes and other little coordinating papers and whatnot. And I always add a little extra something. You know, whatever's in the listing, there will be a little extra something in there. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and checking this out. And as you can see, it is quite thick. you know, it did build up quite a bit. Here, I have my ruler right here. So with it just sitting here on the desk, I'm going to put the ruler right here. I know you guys can't see it, but right here. And then kind of just, you know, put my finger up to it. That's about 1.5 inches with squashing it slightly. And then right here at the front, without squashing, it's almost 4. I wouldn't say it's quite 4, it's almost 4, but if I kind of squash it, it's down at like 2 as opposed to the 1.5 inches. So it's not like super, super bulked out if you wanted to squash it down, but at the same time, like it is, you know, it has plenty of room to grow. That's part of the great thing about the soft cover, is that if this was a hardback book, it wouldn't have as much room to grow, you know. Let's see, this way, the book itself, the cover measures about 10 by 7.5 or so. And again, that 1.5 inches or so, 1.5 inches through 2 1.75 inches, something like that right there at the spine. Because the spine, it is soft, it's a little bit hard to measure, but that is its rough dimensions. And there is a ton of pages in here. I would, there's definitely over 100 pages in here. So, you know, I hope you guys come check it out. That was my puppy signaling me, telling me I am done with this video. So thank you guys so much for your time. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate you. And don't forget to go check out my coffee shop and get your freebies.